welcome to This Is the Day with me, Bo Chansey. And check this out. Sue is back.
I'm back.
Back
Hi.
again. Sue is back.
I'm back.
Tell
with
a
you.
friend. Sue is back. Sue is back. Sue is back. Sue is back. Sue is back.
Ooh, dancing and singing.
I know.
Now we're in it.
Yeah, I know.
It's Monday.
I know. Are you glad to be back?
I'm glad to be back.
Sweet.
Of course. I love the fam.
Who doesn't?
I know.
I know.
They're great.
Yeah. You don't always like the fam, but you can love the fam.
Yeah. The fam loves you. The fam loves This Is the Day. Hi, Heather.
You said hi to Heather?
I said hi to Heather.
Is Heather watching?
Heather's watching.
Or did we just make up a random name?
No.
What
no,
up,
no.
Alfonso?
Yeah. Hi, Vinny.
We could do this for 30 minutes. That'd be
know.
a lot of fun. I would love it so much if there was an Alfonso on right now. Who's like
There could be. We don't know. I know an Alfonso. Alfonso Munoz.
Minos?
Munoz. I do.
Okay.
Yes.
Sweet. All righty. You ready to jump into this This Is the Day Monday edition?
Let's do it. Why not, right?
know.
I hope you had a good weekend and you're ready to have a little fun this morning.
We had a little Mother's Day activity yesterday.
We did. We did.
Did you have any contact from your spawn?
I did. Both of my spawn, both of them did contact me. Yes, went to dinner with my son and his wife and our grandkids on Saturday night. We decided not to do the Sunday restaurant rush, so we went to the masa, the Japanese.
Sure, love me.
Yeah, did the fire. It was.
Oh, you did the whole hibachi
We did the
scene.
whole hibachi. It was lovely.
Catch a shrimp in your mouth?
I did not. I noticed that he threw vegetables, and all the women sitting at the table did not catch them, but all the guys sitting at the table did catch it. So there's something there that I realized that boys must practice this more than girls, catching things in their mouths.
We may care more.
You may care more. That could be what it was.
It's our hunter-gatherer instinct.
Okay, is that what it is? Here it comes, get it, Yeah, no, see, I've been told my whole life I have a big mouth. Clearly I don't, because I couldn't catch the little zucchini that was coming my way.
Yeah, maybe you just didn't want it.
Yeah, that could be too.
Like the sumstress, she would just go, she would look right at the hibachi chef and go, no.
No, don't throw it at me.
And he's not gonna, ever.
He knows.
Because he looks at me and there's like fear in my eyes, like, dude, if you don't want to die, I know your knives are sharp.
You're gonna, and this grill is hot, so
Do not
get ready.
Throw food at my wife.
That's right. Don't do it. Don't do it. You won't like it. No, it was fun. And then my daughter, and got a call from her and some lovely gifts. So yeah, it was a beautiful day. We went for a motorcycle ride, went down to Pepperell, and it was gorgeous.
Wow.
It's beautiful. Yes.
Sweet.
Did you get to celebrate summer?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. We had a little brunch
Good.
after services, and it was nice. Calm, quiet day.
Yeah.
All the kids were happy and in a good mood. So.
Awesome. Always good. I saw your lovely Liza. Talked to her yesterday as well. She's doing great. Your sermon yesterday was spot on for someone who doesn't enjoy, your own admission, doesn't enjoy speaking on Mother's Day. I felt it was just such a great message to take back home to our hearts and in our minds and to carry with us. So, fam, if you have not watched it, please do this week. You will be blessed. That I know for certain.
Yeah, I'll actually, I'll double down on that.
Okay.
I had a great time preaching that sermon about Jesus on Mother's Day.
You did. Yes.
But about the relationship between Jesus and his mom and some takeaways from there. And that relationship dynamic, by the way, was very messy between Jesus and his mom, and not easy, just like every family relationship, but particularly that relational dynamic between a mother and child and mother. Regardless of how much time has passed, how good or how bad, or the positives and the negatives and all of that, it's a wonderful, beautiful dynamic, but also a tricky one and a dicey one. And what we find in Jesus is a very real representation of how to live out that relationship in a godly way. without playing pretend. And that's been my problem with Mother's Day.
Oh, a thousandfold. Yeah, I thought you handled that so well. And I know here at the Bedford Outpost, you did a really good Vinnie Barbarino impression of who is this? Your mother. Your mother
Jesus,
and your brothers
mother.
are here. It was awesome. Who's my brother?
I don't know why I go Italian when
I know, but it was good. It was awesome.
Who is my brother?
Who is my brother?
Why I still don't know why Italians always do that. Yeah, what is this?
They have a salami in their hand. They're ready to rock and roll.
That's right. All right, yeah, so check that out. You can see that on our YouTube page. It's a great way, and subscribe to that too. Great way, yeah.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you can check all that out. And we'd love for you to share the show.
Please do.
Absolutely. We're going to have a great time. Let's jump right into the verse of the day.
Let's do it.
All right, today's verse of the day is from 1 Corinthians 13:2. It says, if I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but do not have love, I gain nothing. I'll read it again. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains but do not have love, I gain nothing. All right, Sue so what jumps out at you there?
Well, yeah, there's a lot in here, but I would definitely say, but do not have love. Yeah, but do not have love. I mean, I know Paul is kind of using a little bit of hyperbole. You know, he's like taking the greatest gifts that he talked about just the chapter before, and just look at, I mean, you can have all of this, but if you don't do it with love, then they're nothing, and it's nothing, you're nothing. So we gotta love each other, man. We gotta love the believers.
Well, we must.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the new command Jesus gave us. You must, as he has loved us, we must love one another, and that must is a compulsion, not a burden.
Yes.
Jesus' commands to us are a blessing, not a burden. They truly are, because they're for us, not against us. And if we have his love, if we receive the love that he has given, then we're compelled. There's a compulsion. We can't keep that inside.
No.
That's why we're so conflicted if we don't.
Right.
If we deny that love to another person, a group of people, or a type of person, then there is an inner conflict that really then is going to be expressed in quite a bit of outer conflict. Like, you know, one of the things we talk about a lot is if all of a sudden you're realizing you're having relational issues at work, you're having relational issues at home, you're having relationship issues in your family dynamic or with your neighbors, you're the common denominator.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which is really normal.
Right.
It's very normal that this happens. Like if there's one area where you're having relationship issues, typically they're gonna be in all areas. It spreads.
It does.
Very quickly, because the problem is inside of us. There's conflict inside of us. So if you have the Holy Spirit, but you're living by the flesh, then those two are at war with each other. And when there's no inner peace, there can be no outer peace.
It's so true. So true. And I love, one of my favorite Boisms is, it's not condemnation, it's an invitation. And we don't have to look at this and say, I'm nothing. Like, it's not to put you down, it's to build you up. It's to remind us, to put us in a place where we can be reminded that we can have that compulsion to love and to do it in such a way that God is glorified and honored. And too many times, it's just too easy to walk away and just say, yeah, I'll deal with it later. Or end up, as you just described, all of these conflicts are happening all around us. And then we always want to say, that's the sin outside of us, but it's really the sin within us that we're fighting, and we just can't get through. But yeah, I just love how it applied then in the biblical times when Paul was speaking, and it applies now, that we just think we can one-up the gifts. My gift is better, this gift is better, this gift is low. There's none of that. So yeah, God gives us spiritual gifts. Use them with love. Use them in love. And you'll be amazed at what he'll do with you and with that.
Yeah, if they're not used in love, it will always end up in some kind of abusive behavior. An abuse of the gift, it will be for some version of selfish ambition or vain conceit, something of that nature. And so it's sometimes it kind of feels like, well, it's like anything but love. I want to excel you know, anything but love, you know, prophecy or teaching or evangelism or hospitality.
Yeah.
But none of them work. Legitimately, none of them produce fruit
until
if they're not expressed in love. So without love, there, you know, he says it's, you know, like speaking in tongues would be like a clanging gong or a resounding cymbal. It's just noise. And so we could really waste the spiritual gifts that God has given us if they're not expressed in love. Like so if I have a preaching gift, and one of my spiritual gifts would be prophecy, not in the sense of future telling, but in the sense of making what is unknown known.
Right. Okay.
And so in preaching and in sometimes just regular one-on-one conversation, I can ask a couple of pointed questions or maybe make a comment, and something that was unknown is now known. So that's not of me. I really believe, you know, that's a spiritual gift that's in me. And so I try to use that when I preach. But to do that without love is awful.
Yeah.
It's very cruel.
Right. Right.
Yeah, and it's not respectful.
No.
And it's not kind, and it's not patient, and it's not gentle. And so it's also not effective at all. It doesn't help anyone.
No.
So before I ever preach, I pray this. I always pray, or even before every "This is the day." God, please love people through me today.
Absolutely. Yeah. In spite of me, sometimes I have to pray, Jesus, please just be there. I want to do this. And I love what he says here about I could have all the knowledge. I could have all the knowledge.
Oh, sure.
But it's like that's something that I know in religious circles, oftentimes that seems to be the obtainable thing, is how do we get all that knowledge and understand it all? And I know that I've fallen into that myself over years, and then recognize and thank the Lord that he really came and just showed me that none of that matters until you love the people, and you love them with my love, not your love, because you're going to fall short. So love someone.
Some version there of, I have the highest, most advanced degree from the best place that has the best knowledge, and this is why, and look at all my books.
Right. My big Schofield Bible.
Well, yeah, but
that's the one.
And there's nothing, like, knowledge is great.
It is.
But if it's
all
not,
of it's great.
if that takes the place of love, or in the hierarchy even, let's say we just move love lower down, then it's out of order, and it's not going to go well. And what we'll do is we'll teach a lot of other people to do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. That therein lies the even bigger issue that we can't get caught up in.
No.
Just can't get caught up in
and
that.
people, I will say there's a lot of times there's pressure for that as well. Because that's kind of what we're used to. And hey, I've actually had people say, are we going to move on from this love thing? Like,
no.
Okay, pray for one, sure. But like, let's get to the real stuff.
Oh, no.
You know?
That is the real stuff. Every day. Give me one person to share your love with.
Absolutely.
The best.
For sure.
Yes.
All right.
Awesome.
Very cool. And you got this whole phrase. I was actually praying through this verse last week. And this move mountains, the faith that moves mountains, you know, that's used a few times, you know. And I actually started wondering, I'm not sure if that was an expression. Now, I'm familiar, like when Jesus was talking about moving mountains, he was probably actually looking at a mountain that had been moved. Herod's palace was built on a man-made mountain. So Herod was this kind of tyrannical king of that region, but he was one of the greatest builders in history. Like, built so much, but he did build himself a pretty extravagant palace where he moved dirt to make a mountain so his palace would be above everything.
Oh, wow.
And so when Jesus, was talking about moving mountains, he was probably pointing at a mountain that had
literally been moved.
Yeah, we're going to use literally in the appropriate context here. Literally, a mountain was moved, and so basically saying, okay, here's the most powerful person that we're aware of in the region that we live in, and look at all the great things that he has accomplished.
Right.
And if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, then you can say to this mountain, be thrown in the sea, or you can move mountains, which actually makes sense, because the rest of the time we're like, why would I move a mountain?
I don't have a reason. I don't have a reason.
I'm happy with where they're located.
Yeah, let's leave them there.
Yeah, they're fine. They've been there for a while.
Don't want to. There's a mountain in Nevada, in Fallon, Nevada, called Sand Mountain, and it has literally moved across the highway over years.
Oh, that's fun.
It is, and you can run up it, and you can take a dune buggy down it. It's a workout, but Sand Mountain moves, and it keeps moving. It's kind of cool. It's made of sand. It's gigantic. It's huge. You can look it up. It's really not that spectacular, but it's pretty cool to see it in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only mountain I know of that's moved.
Little known fact.
Yeah.
About Sand Mountain. That is the home of the Sandman.
The Sandman.
Each day he goes back to Sand Mountain
and he
replenishes his sand.
Here he is.
Okay. I do have that was a little known fact, but our calendar page has a fun fact.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Here we go.
Love the fun facts. I don't understand this one at all. I'd actually heard this one before.
Okay.
And I still don't understand it. And I don't know that I want to because I could probably look it up. But fun fact, here we go.
All right, what's our fact for
Recent research found that humans and the galaxy share 97% of the same kind of atoms.
Recent.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Is that fun for you?
I think it's more fun for Sally. But I don't know. Not really. No, I'm going to go with no.
Yeah, I don't know, like, okay.
I'm going to have to believe you.
I mean, there's a lot of atoms, I guess.
There's a lot of, there's Adam West.
Yeah.
There's
Adam West, maybe one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve,
I mean, we started
of course.
with an atom.
Yeah, they started it all, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Kind of stands to reason that.
Right.
At least 50%. If you got Adam and Eve, like 50%.
Yeah.
They're starting right there.
Right. And those guys, the guy's named Adam. You can imagine the mom and dad. What are we going to name him? I don't know. What comes to mind? Adam. Okay.
Yeah.
First name, let's go.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Oh, that's not the right Adam. It's a different Adam, right? Atom. A Tom. Oh, something about Tom Brady.
Tom. Yeah,
okay.
TV. Okay, now I'm interested. That is a fun fact.
Now it makes sense.
I shared 97% of the same atoms as Tom Brady.
Yes. All right. Okay, A Tom. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
We got it now.
I feel like I should get at least one Super Bowl ring for that.
Right. He's got 7. He could share. I really wanted Tampa Bay to get I wanted them to win. I just didn't want Brady to win.
What?
I know. I explained it to Gil. Gil is a Tampa Bay fan.
There's no explanation for this.
Look, there was.
Statement.
It was my heart being divided.
With what?
Well, we didn't like that he went down there. I don't like that Tom left us for another team and then went on to beat.
So 6 Super Bowls for a team that had never won any before wasn't enough for you.
Oh, it was, but I was deeply, deeply attached because he won those 6 Super Bowls.
Gronk caught a touchdown in the Super Bowl from Tom Brady and Tampa Bay.
It was pretty much the Patriots were winning again because most of our players were scoring all the points. We let them have those players. And watch, Edelman will show up there next year. Here we go.
I will say the GOAT, not in quarterbacks, I'm going in champion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there's arguments like basketball for Bill Russell, which is a totally legitimate, like...
Sure.
I'm just saying, like, because of football and what it is...
Yeah.
I mean, it's, like, if you ever watch ESPN in the morning, I do sometimes, like, when I work out, I'll put it on. And it's spring. 3 of the 4 major sports are going on, plus golf and tennis.
Right.
And they'll spend 40 minutes of an hour show talking about football.
Still. Right. It does dominate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know who they talk about the most?
Tom Brady.
No, the Dallas Cowboys.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? Are they paid?
I don't know.
To have to do that?
Because it's America's team.
Oh, America's team.
Can't get around it.
They need to show up. It's been a while.
Oh, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
They were dominant for a while, and then...
They're good. A couple of good runs.
Yeah, they did. Tom Landry. There's another Tom. Yes.
Another who?
Tom Landry.
Oh, Landry. Yeah.
Another Tom.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Good stuff for sure. Well.
By the way, Tom Landry's autobiography is excellent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you remember the title?
Nope.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah, but it was his autobiography. I'm pretty sure I only wrote 1.
Okay, yeah, I'm positive. I'll double check it. No, I do. I enjoy reading those. The people who have navigated what they've navigated is pretty fascinating to read.
Yeah.
What life's handed them. So yeah.
It's been 20 years since I read it, but it was good.
Still good.
All right. Then we have another calendar that gives us a national day to celebrate. So today is a National Small Business Day.
Oh. National Small Business Day. Hats off to all you small business owners, workers. My goodness, it's a tough life.
Big fan of this one.
Oh, totally a big fan.
Well, sometimes it can be a lot of fun, the entrepreneurial spirit and
oh yeah, and they put their heart and
risks
soul.
and getting after it.
They do. They put their heart and soul into it. They work on it. They love it. I love going into a small business. You guys persevered through what was a difficult time with COVID, and that was not easy for sure. Way to go, Small Business Day. And you know what? Go shop small business today. Find his little shop. Go support it. Enjoy it. Have a good time with it.
Yeah, anything that comes after the words mom and pop, I'm pretty interested in.
Right?
I enjoy them.
Yeah. I think we really recognized how much small businesses still do, but even more during COVID. I know Bert and I, my husband and I, were very much attentive to that and really watched that to make sure that we could support when we could, because we wanted to.
Sure.
They're everywhere. National Small Business Day.
Small Business Day.
That's a good one. Go get them.
My mind, when I saw Small Business Day, I went to, you remember the Weeble Wobbles?
Oh yeah, they don't fall down.
They don't fall down.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But they had a little town that they lived in.
They do, that's right, Weeville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just pictured all the little businesses.
Yes. I have the Christmas houses.
Okay.
The Department 56 houses, and my kids, as they got older, would start to rearrange where, like, Mom, there's no way the fire department would be next to the post office, and they would like rearrange all my.
Well, you had a municipal complex, and they messed that up.
They did. They had it all. They had all the small businesses over here, and they had the fire
They lived
guys.
in New Hampshire. There's no master plan. How dare you have structure and order in your town? Make this like New Hampshire.
What are you doing, Mother? Get this right. Yeah, they moved it all around. So yeah, we can do that. But Weeble Wobbles, those are they're little weed, and they're little tree village. They had a little tree house.
How many rooms in your house does your village?
Ooh, how many houses? Or
well, how many? Like, is it all contained in one area?
Yes, it's all contained in one area.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not spread out. It's all contained in one area.
I knew a lady in Texas. Her entire house, large home.
Wow.
Was the village.
The village, everywhere?
Yeah, and so open house Christmas party every year for you to come, see her village.
Whew, it's a lot of work.
That was a lot.
A lot of work setting that up. We just take pictures and now reset it up, so. But it is fun. I mean, they like to move the little people on the walkway, and yeah, it's a lot of fun to be able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, National Small Business Day.
Small business.
Way to go, guys.
Do some fun small business stuff.
Sure.
We like it.
Okay. You want to do a little Trivial Pursuit?
Well, let's do it.
Okay, before we do, I'm going to award you your Pop Rocks on air. Last week, Sue Kelso did get all 6 questions correct on the Trivial Pursuit card. Very gettable card.
It was
started with Trenton, New Jersey.
It did.
Was the answer, which I could not remember where.
I was yelling it in my phone to you. Trenton, you know this.
Yeah, so after that I was out, and then I missed Don Larson too. Which
wow,
I think
thank you so much. Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box.
That's right, you're the current reigning Trivial Pursuit champ.
Yeah.
I would like to dethrone you today.
All right.
6 questions on a Trivial Pursuit card. I'm gonna guess at all 6. Play along, guess at all 6. Maybe you can be like Sue. We don't want to be like Sue.
No. Guess though.
Get some Pop Rocks.
Get a guess. You'll love it.
All right. So I saw you pulled from the 1981 edition.
The old new box.
I didn't say anything old. I just said original.
Oh, okay. You did say original.
Well, I said the 81. They're from 1981. The original.
Yes. Okay. Original.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll start with. How about geography?
Blue geography.
You want to go there?
Sure.
All right. What Pacific island boasts Mount Suribachi? Suribachi. Suribachi. What Pacific island boasts that mountain?
Suribachi?
Suribachi. That sounds more like it. Let's go with that one. Suribachi.
South Pacific.
Suribachi.
Was there a musical called South Pacific?
There was. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
there was. Yeah.
I did not like it. Just single island? Just one island?
Mm-hmm. Pacific Island.
South Pacific. I'm so bad at geography.
Just Pacific.
I thought, it's just Pacific.
Mm-hmm. You said South Pacific. You wanted to break out into a musical song.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
We're going to stick with the question.
So the Pacific Island.
Okay.
Suribachi. Wow, I'm terrible at this. My answer is New Zealand.
No. But Iwo Jima.
Okay.
Yeah, so close. Not really.
Not really.
Okay. Pink.
Pink. Entertainment.
All right, I'm pulling for you. What is the name of the horse in Jingle Bells?
The name of the horse. Yeah, I believe it's. I don't know. It's bells on bobtail ring, but I don't think his name's Bob. Is it? Is it Bob? Is that what they're saying?
Is that your answer?
Bob's my answer.
That's the answer. Bobtail. I didn't know he had a name. Makes sense now. I don't know what else.
Bells on bobtail ring.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, lyrics, they don't have to make sense. We just sing them. Okay, that's very good.
Is Iwo Jima in the Philippines?
I'm like, I thought you were going to break out in song on that one to get there.
Is Iwo Jima in the Philippines? No?
No.
No. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, next.
Okay, boy. Yellow.
Yellow. History.
Back to a country. What country did the Mau Mau uprising take place in?
What country did the Mau Mau uprising?
Maumau.
Yeah. My answer is Cambodia.
I thought you had. Kenya.
Kenya.
Kenya. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
All right. All right, here we go. Brown.
Brown, art and literature.
Who turned down the 1958 Nobel Prize for Dr. Zhivago? Wow.
Really?
I know. Turn down the Nobel Prize. No, thank you. I'm
Dr.
awarded enough. I'm good. Don't need it.
I don't know. I don't remember who did. I tried to
know.
watch that film recently. It didn't go well.
Didn't go well. Dr. Zhivago.
Oh, was it the film or the book? Was there a book?
It would be for the book if it's a Nobel Prize, yeah, I would think.
I have no idea. Stanley Kubrick. I don't know.
Boris Pasternak.
Pasternak.
Boris Pasternak.
Man,
All right.
did you know that?
No,
Okay.
I did not know that. All right, science and nature.
Green, science and nature.
Green, science and nature. What's the first day of Lent? What's the first day of Lent?
The first day of Lent is the day after Laundry Day. It is Ash Wednesday.
Correct. Ash Wednesday.
Which comes after Fat Tuesday.
That's right. That's right. Mardi Gras. Okay. All right.
Which is also every Taco Tuesday.
Every Taco Tuesday. Which, have you heard this song, It's Raining Tacos?
No.
You have to listen to that song. It's kind of funny. All right. Sports and leisure.
Orange. Sports and leisure.
Where are the most expensive seats at a bullfight? Ooh. Where are the most expensive seats at a bullfight?
Man, they love their bullfight questions.
I know they do.
In the 81 edition.
Yeah. Not much entertainment.
So
in 81.
matadors, the traditional job for them or
Yeah.
profession is bricklayer.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay. That makes,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
The most expensive seats at a bullfight are. I wouldn't. I don't even know how to guess.
I know. Well, all the bullfights you've been to, where did you want to sit?
I don't want to go to a bullfight.
I don't either.
The top row.
You know, it could be because the answer is in the shade.
Oh, in the shade.
In the shade.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Stay away from. That was a hard card. If you got that card, hats off. That was a hard one.
For sure. Nice job.
You never know.
Way to take the bull by the horn, as they say.
We fought through it.
I did not get them all right. All right, you want to do a little Everyday with Jesus?
Love it.
Daily
Let's do
devotion in 140 characters or less. Our thought for the day says, God's eternal perspective shows that everything is radically different from how we view it from within the confines of this world.
So true.
And then our scriptures from Isaiah 55:9. God is speaking. He says, as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Whew.
Yeah, please.
Such a hard thing to remember.
Yes, it is.
He's got
Yes,
a better
it is.
perspective than we do.
Yes. I love that eternal perspective. Let us be leading out with that. Please, Jesus, let us be leading out with that.
Yeah, you can see the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
And
So-
even when we say this doesn't make sense, we can still we can still have faith.
Well, it doesn't make
even
sense
though-
because we're in it.
Yeah.
We can't see the whole thing. It's like, that's why I said the top row of the bullfight. Because my dad, being a football coach, whenever I would go to a game with him, we would always either sit like in the press box if he knew somebody, at the top to where you
Yeah.
could see everything, or on the top row so that we could watch the whole field and see the movement of all the players.
All of them.
And kind of how everything was lined up, because when we were so close,
You can't. Oh yeah, no.
you can't see.
No, it's definitely a different perspective.
Yeah,
Definitely.
so my dad, this, like, in a very real way, taught me to see
Yeah. All of it.
on a broader.
That's a good way to show perspective.
Yeah.
A really good way. Yeah.
Instead of being right there, you can see the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it.
Cool.
Cool.
Which we don't always value, because we
No.
want to be up close and in the mix.
Yeah. We do. It's true.
Yeah. I think that's why we mix it up so much. 'Cause
Right.
we're in the mix.
Because we're in the mix.
That's right.
Mix it.
All right. Well, this is the day, Sue. Thanks. Had a
Anytime.
blast hanging out with you today.
Always fun.
All right. We'll catch you tomorrow.